All right, so welcome back again, and this is Football Pitch Fans. And as you know, we do to talk about football, tactical analysis, and here we discuss and dissect matters regarding football. And today, we want to see how the road for Chelsea top four begins and how it's going to end, because this game is pivotal to Chelsea making top four, and that is their arch rival, Manchester United. Now, the question will be, will Manchester United actually allow Chelsea to have an easy run, to win this game, or would they want to, spoil their, quest for the Champions League football, just as similar as they did last season? Because definitely last season we remembered Chelsea could have been the Europa League, but right now Manchester United actually kicked them out from that spot and replaced them in the Europa League. So we will see something like kind of repeating himself again of what happened last season, or would Chelsea actually come out strong and put their feet in this one and be like, do you know what? You did this to me last season, but this season I'm claiming was rightfully mine. So firstly, let's look at this game before we actually talk about the trajectory on how the fans are really feeling and how this game is going to pan out. Let's look at how the team has been so far, how they are feeling, and what have actually happened, in this encounter. Chelsea versus Manchester United. In 5 meetings, Chelsea have had just one win, whereas Manchester United have had 2 wins, and they have actually panned out a two draw in those 5 encounters. So definitely all indices and all stats actually point out to Manchester United actually winning this game. Will Manchester United see their 40-point quest completed in this game is a question for you, Manchester United godfather.
Yeah, it's very normal for Manchester United to clinch the whole 3 points, or let's say a draw, because I think nature has its way of playing us draw. Do you understand? So Manchester United is definitely going to take 3 points from Chelsea, and I have reasons to back my points up.
Let's hear the reasons.
You understand? Firstly, Chelsea has inconsistent defense. You understand? Inconsistent. Even with Manchester United, very poor attack. I'm very, very sure Chelsea will find it very difficult to hold our attackers and the likes of Ahmad. Just Ahmad alone is enough to cause havoc and disaster in that defense. You understand? And secondly, as we all know, we've seen it times and times again. Manchester, it is very, very difficult for big clubs to beat Manchester United. I'm not even lying. You understand? Ask Arsenal, they will tell you. We don't play nice when it comes to big club. Yes, we don't play nice. What we do is we pack the boss and then carry counter attack to damage you. You understand? So now let's just look at it this way. Imagine maybe we manage. It's not going to happen, right? We manage to give Chelsea the possession. Chelsea love possessing games, right? Caicedo is down to our post, trying to create an attack and everything. Then the ball now mistakenly land on missing Mount's and Ahmad's leg. Ahmad's poisonous left leg. Bro, that's a goal now. Even before the ball entered, I got on the shout goal.
So you actually need luck, you know what you're saying?
No, that's not luck. That's tactics.
Okay, tactics.
And Chelsea themselves are tactically confused. You understand?
Okay, before you go into that, let's actually hear from Cowboy Palmer. Cowboy Palmer, tell me, because this game is one of the most, will you say this game is the game that decides the season for Chelsea? Now, going into this game right now, having that in mind that you actually need the maximum 3 points against your old arch rival, Manchester United, how are the fans feeling going into this game, knowing that this game is a do or die affair?
Well, I would have loved to sound confident, and I believe I would have sounded more confident if I was the one playing this game. I would have even preferred to be the one to play this match than that 11 players. I would have preferred to be with them in the dressing room to give them some motivational words and inspirational words to go in there and fight, because we have all to lose by losing that match. We are losing everything if we lose that match. Manchester United, on the other hand, has been given 3 points. Have been doing giveaway of 3 points. They've been very poor. They've been doing giveaway of 3 points, and they've been very poor this season. And this period is even worse. All their prime focus happens to be on the Europa League, and this is something Chelsea should make as Chelsea should work on. Should take as their strength. Manchester United have given up on the English Premier League, and you are at the point of clinching Champions League football. So you have all to lose. And I always say, don't write off who has all to lose in a competition, because they will come out with a fighting spirit. And mind you, you condemned my defense. My defense has improved silently. You should watch our game against Newcastle. Our defense was not our problem. Yes, defense was not our problem. For a very long time, defense has not been our problem. You can see the likes of Ukrela, Chaluba, Cowell, all in their best form. All in their best form this season. So going into this game, I still sound confident, even though I'll be playing without a striker. Who needs a striker when you have a striker like Jackson? Obviously, it's useless in the squad.
Oh.
So you don't need a striker who will put his teammates in a tight spot willingly and in a clumsy way at this particular time of the season. Is not one we need, one we can bank on.
But mistakes do happen, don't you think? Because definitely players do make mistakes on the pitch. And if you're saying Jackson is not really needed, the kind of striker he is in your team, but it seems that Jackson actually disrupted Chelsea play when he was out injured.
He did, because he's a player in the starting 11. So when you lose a key player in your starting 11, obviously your team tends to play differently and badly. When your starters are fit and playing, your teams tend to gel well. They progress well, play with the ball well. Jackson link-up play is good, but that's not the work of a striker. We have midfielders to link up. Your own work is to make that link-up play look beautiful by your end product, scoring the goals. Or else you are linking up play for who? The link-up play only looks beautiful when at the end of it, Kopama finishes. Because that's what it offers. At the end of it, Kopama has to finish. But when we leave it for Jackson to finish, it's been the same thing for 2 seasons now. It's been the same thing. Oh no, Jackson. So going into this game, I don't know if I should be happy that we're playing without the striker, or I should be more. I even think I prefer Tyreek George, who is a left winger who have been moved to the striking position at the moment, because Jackson is not it for me. Since he came out from injury, he has offered little, almost nothing to the squad. And
now the question is, because it actually says something striking to me right now. You said Manchester United has been in giveaway spree. Now the question is, do you think Manchester United will actually lend that philanthropic hand when to Chelsea when it comes to giving away 3 points?
I doubt. I highly doubt. You see, when Manchester United Chelsea, they turn into prime backer with Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi. Prime backer, because the rivalry is one of the most tense one, especially us in Africa, Nigeria to be precise. It's one of the most tense rivalry. And then it seems these players knows, they are aware that their fans don't use this fixture to play. So every time they meet each other, it's always a fight. You can see the first leg. It's always a fight. Nobody sits back. Manchester United will end up drawing or winning Chelsea and go to lose the next match against a smaller team. So obviously against Chelsea, I'm not expecting the same United I've been seeing for the first 5 matches that I've been losing to little teams. I'm not expecting that United. I'm expecting prime backer. I'm expecting prime backer, because they will take that match as the Europa League final, I'm sure.
Manchester United, godfather, tell me, winning Chelsea, collecting 3 points from them, or even going to, have a draw in that game, what will it benefit you? Can't you just allow Chelsea to have the stride, just as you've been allowing other teams to really, you've already given up in the Premier League this season, definitely. Can't you allow Chelsea to get these 3 points? What is it for you want to gain going into that match right now?
40 points.
But 40 points is of no use to Manchester United at its stance right now, because 3 teams are confirmed relegated already. So this 3 points, 40 points, is really of no use. So for me, if you're a Manchester United fan, you shouldn't put your hope to win that game. Let Chelsea have the stride. Let Chelsea go and get the Champions League football and make the top 4, interesting.
Well, like you said, Manchester United have nothing to lose or to gain in the Premier League except that 40 points, right? But right now, we're not even playing for the points or the position anymore. We're playing for pride. Apart from now, that Chelsea actually used luck to win us, you understand? The last time, you can't even remember the last time Chelsea won us, you understand? So we're going to play for pride.
For
you understand?
pride.
Yeah, for pride, just for pride.
For pride.
Let us just let's just remind them who the kings are.
But you forgot, last season you did similar thing to them. You deprived them of Europa League. The Europa League final you are right now, it could be Chelsea there.
No. That was how we actually. You guys are seeing it the wrong way. You understand? We actually helped Chelsea. On the other way around, we helped Chelsea.
Why?
You understand?
How?
But
I
we
don't
knew we
understand.
were going to clinch the FA Cup. So why do we carry the FA Cup and still hinder Chelsea from going to Conference League? It's very bad now. We are considerate. Do you understand? We are very, very considerate. And now look at where they are. Final. Okay, I see. The little you have, appreciate it. You understand? You just need a loaf of bread. You don't need the whole bakery. You understand? So Manchester United are actually like injected you in a position where you don't really have to go free season. Now imagine say Chelsea no go Conference League this season. What did they want carry? No, it's true now. What did they want carry
We have
now?
won the Europa League if you hadn't stolen our mandates.
How did we see? We were there already. We were already there.
Were
You
you
were
there?
not
We were there. Do you understand?
You were not there.
We were there. You understand?
You were not
We
there.
just actually let Chelsea.
It's
to
the
come
likes
up-
of Man
see,
City. It's
that-
Pep Guardiola and Pep Guardiola.
This is the
caused
problem
this.
I have with Chelsea people. They are
Now-
very,
now-
very ungrateful.
Now Pep Guardiola caused this thing.
They are very, very ungrateful. Do you understand? We did there already. You understand? Nothing stopped us from actually playing defense, packing the balls to just secure that position. You understand? But the fact that Manchester United actually wanted Chelsea to come up, we gave them the Conference League. At least we try now.
Oh.
So I deserve to thank you from you, brother.
So is it what it is? You have to say thank you to him.
Thank Babueki.
Okay, so this game is going to be interesting for us who are actually neutral fans. We actually have our popcorn ready to really see how entertaining this game will be, because it's actually a do or die affair for Chelsea, whereas Man U, on the other hand, they have nothing to lose except preparing and trying to gain momentum, for the Europa League final. Now, going into this game, let's hear what's your verdict, Godfather. What should be the scoreline? Will a draw appease you? Will you be happy Man U getting a draw, sharing the points with Chelsea?
I'm not going to lie, bro. I'll be very happy. You understand? I'll be very happy when I get a draw. But if I get a win, I'll be excited. Do you understand? Because for pride, I have to get that 40 points.
For pride. You saying pride, I won't want you to say, okay, I want to win this game because he's actually giving me momentum to not go into the final of the Europa League. I need this win to really test my boys. But you saying pride, it's somehow shitty.
Don't need Premier League to give us momentum going into you have seen firsthand what our work, our doings,
But
our
those
workings.
doings
in Europa
are
League.
against Spanish team, Italian team. We are playing. Tottenham is an England team, and you are finding it difficult to really win, an England team.
When nothing is at stake, right? But this one we have Europa League at stake, and Tottenham are well known for positioning doggy when it comes to finals to give people cups. So I won't be very, very, very surprised if they just hand over that cup for us easily.
Okay, so a draw is good for you.
A draw for the 40 points is good, but I'm going for a win though.
All right. So you, Cowboy, tell me, going into this game right now is a do or die affair for Chelsea, and it's actually a season-defining game for Chelsea. Will you tell me getting a draw will be nice, or 3 points is all but 3 points to play for?
There's one thing my gaffer said, and I agree with him. He said from the Newcastle game, he said it was the first of 3 finals. So this second one is the second final, and in a final you don't draw. It's either you win or you lose, and we are going for the 3 points because we have all to lose if we don't. And why I should sound confident, why I'm confident at the moment is form-wise, we're better than Manchester United at the moment.
Yeah,
if it's form-wise, we play better at the moment. All around, we're gelling more than them at the moment. So going into this game, Chelsea has an upper hand of winning. And the only thing we have to say that is giving Manchester United a little hope or verge in this game is just for history. It's just history. History, nothing else. If we want to talk about facts and tactics and what we've been watching this season, there's no how Manchester United will come out victorious.
So what was your prediction to this game?
2-1 in favor of Chelsea.
2-1 in favor of Chelsea. Really entertaining game. Let's see how this game goes. And actually, let's hear from the comment section. If you've watched even up to this moment, let's hear from the comment section what you think the prediction to this game will be. And again, very interesting seeing this game coming up even at the end of the season. Chelsea versus Manchester United. I wonder why they prolonged this fixture for this time. It's somehow
Perfect.
not nice.
They save the best for last.
Normally.
So definitely, my popcorn is ready, and other neutral fan popcorns are ready, I would say, to really see how this game is going to go, because it's going to be like a final. Chelsea, on the other hand, is playing all for all this season, a game-defining season for them. And Manchester United, on the other hand, is actually playing to prepare to see how they can actually stand the test of any English club, because definitely they're facing Tottenham in the final. So this will be a perfect test for them to really know how they can actually come up against the big boys. Let's see how this game goes. And who do you favor? Will the odds favor Chelsea or Man U? We definitely have to see. Thank you once again for watching even up to this moment. Here in the studio with me, I have Manchester United godfather, all for one for all. And then with me, I have Ice, Cowboy, Palmer. All right, so with me, your humble host, Benny Slim. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, and see you on the next one. And don't forget, we're going to be bringing you all the fan reaction and also fan interview for this game. So definitely stick around and click that subscription button below. Thank you, and see you on the next one.